How you doing? So, this video is long overdue. I should have made this video a long time ago. So, this video is who is the best champion in MCOC? So, let's take a look. If you had to guess who is the best champion in MCOC, it's Groot. Groot is the best champion in MCOC. Okay, for real. So, who's the best champion in MCOC? So that's actually very subjective. And if you disagree, since they removed the dislike button, you can write in the comment section below why you don't agree. So it really is very subjective. It depends on your skill level, who the best champion in the game is. A good example of this is Quake. Many skilled players believe Quake is the best champion in the game, and you can make a strong argument of that. But if you don't know how to play with Quake, she can be the worst champion in the game. If you don't believe me, try her on auto fight. You'll see that she's not very good. She's not she doesn't have any immunities, she doesn't have any regen, she's not damage mastery friendly. So she's not very good if you don't know how to play her. So that's like that's like what I said. It's very objective when it comes to who's the best champion in the game. It really depends on your skill level. And another champion that could be a contestant, best champion in the game is Doom. I think Doom is definitely in the top 10 best champion in the game, regardless of your skill level. Um, he's not the most difficult champion to use. His damage is decent. He has a lot of utilities, but then again, that's subjective because if you're a terrible player, you don't know how to play with him, you're not gonna do very well. Like I said, try Doom in Realm of Legends using auto fight. He's gonna do not the worst, but he's not gonna be the best champion to use auto fight in Realm of Legends because he doesn't have any regen, no, and he doesn't well, he's immune to shock, but he's not immune to bleed or poison, so he's not damage and mastery friendly. So, and you have to know his how to use his rotation to know how to play with him. So that's also very subjective when it comes to Doctor Doom, because you'd have to know how to play with Doctor Doom. Another champion that other players might think is the best champion in the game is Hercules. Hercules can definitely be arguably one of the best champion in the game. I think if you have to say for all skill levels, definitely Hercules would be in the top 10 best champion in MCOC. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section below why you disagree he's not in the top 10 best champion in MCOC. I mean, if you believe he's in the top 5, that's fine. This is really the same thing as being in the top 10. But if you think he's below top 10, I mean, higher than what's the right word to say? If you don't think he's in the top 10, he's like 11, 12 place, let me know why. But I think he's definitely in the top 10 when it comes to all skill level. But then when it comes to the best title and best champion in MCOC, that's debatable. That's also subjective because one thing is you need to have a max sig, especially if you're only using a 4-star. You also need to be running damage mastery to maximize his potential, and you have to know how to use him to maximize his damage. So if you don't know how to use Hercules, his damage is actually not that great. You have to know how to use him for his damage to maximize his damage, and you need to be running damage mastery as well. So that can also be subjective. And then who do I think the best champion in the game is? If and you probably already know if you're following my channel, it's Diablo. Why I think Diablo is the best champion in the game? He's just good. Just to make it simple, he's just good. He has a lot of utilities. He can be 100% poison resistant. He can do all these things with his free fight ability, nullify buffs, All he has all this utility, and his regen is probably the best in the game. I mean, it's crazy how his regen is. So for me, I think Diablo is the best champion in the game. Because if you have the title of the worst player in MCOC, that's me. That's why I think he's the best champion in the game. If you don't believe me, try him in Realm of Legends using auto fight. Even without synergy, and also even a 5 star. Not even a 6 star, just a 5 star. I mean, I've been able to solo many fights in Realm of Legends using auto fight with Diablo. You know, Even without synergy, I can solo Realm of Legends Winter Soldier with a 5 star. Um, I might, might give me a little bit of credit. I'm actually slightly better than person that's using auto fight. That even then that's arguable. But I would say that I'm slightly better than using auto fight. But with my skill level, I've been able to solo entire legendary quests just with 5 star Diablo without items, just using synergy only. And even without synergy, I can probably solo legendary quests just by himself. You know, I haven't really been playing much with Diablo lately, and I will be doing many. Even with my skill level, I can solo many fights with Diablo. And like I mentioned, I haven't played with him much lately. If I can play MCOC 8 hours a day, you'll see a lot more solos with Diablo, and there will be more solos with Diablo if I don't unless I get tired of playing the game. But currently, I like playing the game, so probably will still be playing the game. But like I mentioned, it's very subjective. It also could depend on your mastery, what masteries you're running. So that's what I think. When it comes to best champion in MCOC, it's very subjective in my opinion. What do you guys think? Thank you.